Hi you guys, it's Nyx and I know it has been a while. Today I just wanted to go ahead and try to continue building our Sims 4 TikTok house. I know it's been a while since I have attempted to do that. I kind of just disappeared for a little minute and there's been a few things that's been going on as to why I disappeared for a little while. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I just want this to be a real chill stream. This was my attempt at trying to test out some of those TikTok things. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete this whole room. Can you delete the whole room? I'm sure you can. How you delete the whole room? I don't know. No, I don't want to save the lot. No. I just want to delete this whole room. Thank you. There we go. Boom, boom. All right. Look, alrighty. There we go. Like I said, I just want this to be a super chill stream. And basically we just gonna be using TikTok videos to go ahead and try to build a house in The Sims 4. I had started this series on YouTube. So there is a YouTube video, at least with the beginning part. This is just basically our living room. I don't know why I started with a living room. I just wanted to build a living room using the TikTok video. So this is our living room. This is where we start. Next we're gonna be trying to do our dining room because I left this open and we need to be doing our front area eventually. I don't know when we're gonna do that, but we're going to change some stuff on this wall. Because as you can see, there's no windows and we kind of need windows. we kind of just need a little bit of windows, but what we might have to do is actually add some walls here, because if I don't want to have to change this up, what I might have to do is just add another wall out here. Oops, I have been messing with 3D stuff, so you must forgive me for using the wrong buttons to click around on the game, because it's been a minute since I've done stuff on The Sims 4. So yeah, but we're gonna do that there, and then we're gonna put another wall here because we just want this to go over here, and I can't make it go that way because I'm too close to the freaking thing. But there we go. Look, there we go. And then I think we're good on that. Oh, I didn't close that wall off. That would probably be a good idea. Oh my gosh, look, that would probably be a, moderately good idea to go ahead and just close that wall off. There we go. Look, there we go. Okay. And then we just gonna add a couple other things like these lights. Okay, that's not what I meant to add. I just wanted to add this light here. Yeah, that thing. I want to add that. I thought I put one of those there, but I guess I didn't. And then we'll add a door and stuff and some windows. And then I'll probably have to fix this because, that ain't right. Like, I probably have to fix that because that ain't right. All right, so what we're gonna do is go to TikTok and actually go ahead and view some of the builds, okay? So I already kind of saved some dining room ideas to my thing. And you all see what I'm looking at. It's the first question. No, you cannot. Look, that's the first question. No, you cannot see what I was looking at. So let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. So you can see what I'm looking at. All right. So basically I already saved some things to my TikTok thing. If you want to send stuff that you like or you want me to try to build, you can definitely send it to this. I don't know how you do stuff. Tag it, share it with me. I don't know how TikTok work. I don't use TikTok. I ain't got a clue. Look, I don't know. I don't use TikTok. I don't have a clue. I feel bad though because I had a coworker that was like, hey, do you know how to do the cat daddy? And I don't know if that was like a TikTok thing. Is it a TikTok thing? Does one know if it's a TikTok thing? Anyway, they would ask me if you know how to do that, if I knew how to do that. And I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me? The cat what now? Was my literal response. And it was like, oh my gosh, she's so out of touch. She's just so out of touch. And I was like, yeah, I am. I can't lie. But I don't know if I like this idea. I don't think we like this one. We won't do that one. Nothing was wrong with it. It just wasn't for me. Now I do want to do this one for the kitchen. I think this is an excellent idea. What they basically do is take a platform. They take a wall, put a platform up there, put their little kitchen stuff in there, and then they take some cabinet, like some shelves. Oops, sorry. It put like some counters and then like the little kitchen island right there, and I thought that was super cute. But I have some other things that I saw for the kitchen that I like too, so we will see what we will be doing as far as that. But like, we're not supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to be doing dining rooms. So what I might have to do is go over here and look at dining room ideas that I have previously saved. These are mostly kitchen ideas, kitchen ideas, kitchen ideas. It's a lot of kitchen ideas, okay? Like, don't say nothing. I like this one, but it don't fit our house. This would be good for island living though. This is by Ibby Games. This would be really good for island living. Isn't it really cute? Like, I would love to do that one day, but that's not for today. Look, that's not for today. We are looking for that's something else. We're looking for dining room ideas. I was like, I saved a bunch of stuff, but I don't really like none of the dining room ideas really impressed me. They were mostly typical dining rooms, you know, nothing too super impressive about them. That's a kitchen dining area. This patio was cute. We're going to look up exterior ideas eventually. That's a closet. So I don't know if I have a bunch of dining room ideas saved, unfortunately. Like, this is another kind of kitchen idea, which this is cute and all, but I don't think I'm gonna be making a rounded kitchen. Look, that's cute and all, but I don't think I'm making a rounded kitchen. I saved this one because I like the idea of the microwave. Like, I like the idea of the microwave there. I thought it was a good idea. So you can put the microwave up there, because I was always trying to figure out how people did that, and I'm so slow, and I could have been figured this out, but I'm slow. So it took me a minute. This is a dining room idea, but I don't really like this, and it don't really fit with anything I'm doing. So I won't be able to do that anyway. So I won't be able to do that anyway. So we are gonna have to basically make our own dining room, because from what I'm looking at, the things that I saved aren't really things that I like a lot. Oops. Oh, I did not know you can do that with TikToks. That is interesting. I think this is another liver. Oh, it's something else. I don't know what the heck that is. Like, I don't know what the heck that is, but we basically are gonna have to take our dining room and like make our own, because oh, this is a dining room, I think. Yeah, this is a dining room. This is an idea. I mean, it's simple, and I feel like people don't spend that much time in the dining room. Like, how many people actually eat in a dining room? Like, let me know, do you eat in your dining room? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I should be, but I don't. Like, I should be, but I don't. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah. All right, so let's go over to The Sims. Let me make sure you're going over to The Sims with me, and we're gonna go ahead and build our dining room the best that we can. It's gonna be attached off of here. So I don't know what the space is gonna be like. Look, I don't know what the space is gonna be like, but we're gonna figure it out, okay? We're just gonna put this nice little box here. Probably should make that box a little different. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we need to put some lights in there, and I don't know. Like, we'll figure it out. I don't know if there's gonna be a dining kitchen area, if I want it to be like a formal dining area, if there'll be a wall back here and like the house will jut in the back. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We are going to extend this forward this way a little bit here. And we are going to extend that forward a little bit that way. Because I really didn't have an idea for this house. I just was building things, you know? Look, I was just building things, so I didn't really have an idea for this house per se. But we're going to take a table. I never know what table to pick. I always be like, I don't know what my dining room should look like. Oh, but we can put our dining room against this wall, right? That would be nice. And then we can put our kitchen over here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our dining room against this wall, put our kitchen over on the other side. So we got a little couch thingy. Oh, we can make a really long one, which would be weird because then it would be blocking the windows. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. What kind of couches we use over here? Oh, we use those flat ones. Okay, we want a nice cushiony looking one. A nice cushiony one. Or, no, let's just get a nice cushiony one. And then we can just cover out the bottom with something and hopefully it'll work because I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. I don't know if I need to like add some walls on the side. I probably need to add some walls on the side. Like I probably need to add some walls on the side. Oh, this is quite large. Not what I was expecting. Oh, how many people got the Desert Luxe stuff that was free? Like you can go, I think it's still free, so you can still go get it before the time runs out. I like that marble thing, but also, oh, this is those things that somebody used. I like these. I saw that in another TikTok video, but I don't remember which one it was. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I saw it in a TikTok video. I don't know which one it was, but it was really cute. I need something. What I'm looking for is something to go under here to cover that up. We need to change the color of this to something else. I like that. I like the neutral. I like that too, but I think I'm gonna do this cream color. I probably need to change the table to something more woodeny, but we'll see if we can cover a lot of this up to make it look like something else, you know? Look, we'll try to see if we can cover a lot of this stuff. Oh, I need to unlock a lot of this stuff. Let's see. If I do that, nope. No, I don't want custom content. Will it show me the debug stuff and the live edit stuff? Why can't, okay. And then what I'm looking for, I think I need organized debug too. Look, I think I need organized debug too. There we go. Ignore unlocks. Ah, no! I do not want to restart my game. Look, I don't want to restart my game. Oh my gosh. All right, so what are we doing? But I know if I put one of these down here, it's not gonna work right. And I've seen them put like different little things down there to kind of, see, that ain't gonna work either. Or we can just try to find a better sofa. Like we can find the sofa that's kind of like this one. I think it was a sofa that was what pack was that? It was the Pets pack, one of the Pets packs. Look, it was one of the pet packs. So let's see, we got cats and dogs. Yep, it was this one. Okay. I don't know if I like it. I think it's weird. If I'm being real honest, I think it's weird. And I think I'm gonna have to make this smaller. I think that's a problem. I think that's a part of the problem, is that it just needs to be smaller. I think it needs to be one section instead of two. So let's try that. But will I, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So that was weird. Look, that's weird. I don't know why the sofa doesn't look like it fit there, but okay. Unless I build exactly around that sofa. My bad. Look, my bad. What I meant to do was that I already have a, see this one, it don't really fit there either. Or maybe it's just, they just don't look like they fit in this corner. Or maybe it is one tile wide. No, it is, it's definitely one tile wide, but I want it in the center and I think that's the problem. Look, I want it in the center and I think that's the problem, but we can still fix that. No, we can't. We really can't. Look, we really can't because my room is too wide. It's not gonna look right otherwise. Okay, so I really can't fix that. There's nothing I can really do about that. But what we can do, that's too big. I like it, but it's too big. I think we're gonna stick with the regular sofa. Look, I think we're gonna stick with the regular sofa. I wanted to add like a bench or like something down there to kind of help kind of fill in the bottom a little bit. Like maybe like a counter or something, or something to just help fill in the bottom a little bit. No, 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 no. Like a cabinet, like that. Something to help it, you know, look a little bit better. And then maybe a zero, maybe like. They don't really fit right there. We have to like get rid of the wall here to make it fit. Probably have to get rid of those walls too. We probably have to get rid of those walls too to make it kind of fit there. Where did it, why is it in the ceiling? Why are you in the ceiling? Bro. Why can't you just be where I tell you to be? All right, but can you come down though? But like, can you go? Really? Look, really? I just wanted you to go forward a little bit. And you just like not being my friend here. Ugh. Whatever. So maybe we can't use cabinets because I'm not fighting with that. I'm just not. Like, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not fighting with that. So we're gonna have to just use something else. Like, we're gonna use something else. Let's see what else we got for options. I was probably better off with debug stuff, in all honesty. Look, I was probably better off with debug stuff. I like these. I haven't used them yet, but I do like them. But I don't think it's gonna allow my Sims to sit here if I have this under them, because I feel like it's gonna be like one of those things where, yeah, I'm gonna put it like right there. They're kind of expensive too. See, that's the thing about when you're building in the Sims, like you can come up with all these super creative ideas, but they get expensive once you start like putting them together. You know? I think a lot of people do like the neutrals of this desert kit though. I gotta admit, I kind of like it too. I think we're gonna add a big one. I thought we was gonna add a big one on the side. We're not. Look, I thought we was gonna add a big one on the side. I guess we aren't. Can I like add it in here and then not clip, or it won't clip through or something? I Okay, that meshes a little bit better. So I might have to just like move everything over just a tiny bit. See, and that's the thing too. You be working so hard to be making and moving this stuff around, and then you be like, I don't like it now. I've done all this work, and now I don't like it, and that be ticking me off. I'm not even gonna lie, that jump be ticking me off, bro. Okay, at least it blends together. Ow. That don't blend together. Move forward just a little bit, honey. I said a little bit, not... Okay. Just don't want to be my friend here? What's happening? Why? What did I do to you? I did nothing to you. Okay. That don't really blend in with the rest of them, but I don't care at this point. Like, you don't blend in, but I don't care. See, like that? I like that. But also, you're just not going to really blend in with the rest of it if I leave you that size. So I'm just going to put you here. Come on, love. Like, go right there. And then we're going to have to figure out the rest. Look, and then we got to figure out the rest, okay? I think this needs to go over this way a little bit more. I want it to be touching the corner if possible, but I don't think that is. And then we can just add another one in the back. Hopefully it'll be usable by the Sims. If it's not, it's okay. I mean, it's not, but it's okay. Look, hopefully it'll be usable by the Sims, but if it's not, it's okay. I mean, I prefer it to be usable if possible. Oh no, is this sticking out the wall? I thought it was like a cornered table. It's not. I don't know why I thought that. So we just have to move you forward a bit, maybe. Hopefully, you know, you're not sticking out the wall now. Good, good, good. You are glitching with the other one a little too much though. But other than that, it's fine. Oh my gosh. Or maybe I should turn it. Would it be better if I... No, it would not be better. I was like, would it be better if I just did that? Does it stick out more? Does it stick out less? Actually, it don't stick out, so that's good. That's already a good sign. That's already a good sign. We already doing great. We're already doing fantastic. Okay, so we use those things. I have no idea if it will be usable by the Sims, but we're gonna hope that it is. Okay. Like, we're just gonna hope that it is because I want it to be. Or maybe I should have left it as a flat wall. No, that wouldn't have made sense, child. Would that have made sense? It would not have made sense. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that's the Eco Lifestyle one. Oh my gosh, I have not been playing around with this stuff in a minute. Oh, this is not terrible. Let me see something. If we got some swatches that we would like from this. We kind of do. That's not bad. Like, right? If we were able to put that there instead. Let me see. Put this out the way. Let's put you there. You are kind of big. Let's not. Like, let's not. You're kind of big. You kind of don't fit there. Like, you kind of don't fit. We're gonna move ya. Oh, this is a wider version. That's actually not bad, but I'm sure it sticks outside the wall, so we're gonna not. I just want to see if there was some other cushiony options that we had before I 100% go with this. Look, I just want to see if we had some other options before I 100% go with this, because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to. So what are we gonna do? Haxon, hi. Look, hello, how are you doing? What does that mean? Hola, okay. Oh, that's what that was supposed to be? Oh, I'm slow. Oh my gosh, like, oh, I'm so slow. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Where are you viewing from? Okay, what am I trying to do? I was trying to figure out if I want to keep this sofa or not. That's what it was. And turn the music down just a wee bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oops. I don't know if I like this table. We don't know. We're just gonna make it work, okay? We're just gonna make this work. But as far as what we're doing, we are trying to use TikTok videos to make our rooms. I have not, I really didn't find any TikTok videos that I like for a dining room. But if you have any ideas as far as to what type of dining room or, you know, any TikTok videos that you would like to see. What is this? Oh, I forgot I got that. Why did I get that? I think I saw somebody else with another video and they had some Batu stuff and I was like, oh, that looks nice. Let me get that. Is this too big for this table? It might be too big for this. I think these are too big for this table. I think those are too big for that table. Oh my gosh. We might need to get a nicer and I mean, this is a nice chair. Actually, I really do like this chair. But we might need to get a smaller chair that, you know, blends in with this table just a wee bit better. I cannot see that. Oh my gosh. I know I am blind sometimes, but I genuinely cannot see that. And it won't let me move it. Why? Okay, there it is. So I should be able to move it from here, right? No, it's not letting me do that for real. The machine will just not let me do that. Let me see. Oh. Can I change the font color? Let me see if I can change the font color. Hi, Kappa. How are you doing? Oh, who am I talking to? I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. Look, I'm crazy. Oh, that don't help me. Oh my gosh. None of this has helped me. That makes me mad, legitimately. Okay. Are we gonna stick with these chairs? It don't really match that, but we'll make it match. We'll make it work. Let's put up a window because honestly, I think a window would help us out. Look, I think a window will help us out. We could do the bay window. We can try to do the bay window, or we could just make our own bay window, kind of ish. Like kind of ish. Like we can use this window from the wedding pack. Now, I don't like how rustic it looks. It looks a little too rustic for my taste. I think this is the wedding pack or something. What the heck? I don't know what that is. No, this is the wedding one. So I don't know what pack that is. It's something. Like we can make our own bay window, in all honesty. We can do that and then like put some windows on the side, but I don't think we like that one. It's like I said, the rest of the house look real modern and this window look old as heck. So let's try to see if we can find a not so rustic looking window. Maybe this one would look a little better. And it's a base game window, so that's even better. You can change the color of it to match something. I think most of our windows on the other side is white, but we'll go with, well, we don't have to be white. We don't have to be white. We can go with that one. Make it a little wooden, go with the dining room a little bit, and then we can add some windows on the side to give it a nice little, you know, polish. Oh, or we could go with this window. Oh, that don't really fit. Like, oh girl, that don't really fit. Don't try that one. We can go with, I can't see my chat, which kind of sucks. Like we can go with, ooh, that's too small. Look, that is too small. We can go with, how do I change this? Well, since nobody's here. Look, how do I change this so I can make my chat, you know, actually viewable for me to see? Oh, that's why that's not working. I'm not on the one for this. I need that one. All right, can you open up for me, please? And thank you. View counter. Click through mode. Nope, 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 nope. Background opacity. Thank you, because I couldn't see Jack Squad. There we go. Can I make this wider? There we go. Look, there we go. Okay. So what have I been up to lately? So lately I've been trying to make CC. That has not been going well. I gotta be honest, like that has, oh, that's wider than I thought, and I don't think it really blends in too well with this unless I try to add. I mean, it don't look bad with it, but it don't look good with it either. But anyway, I've been trying to make CC. It has not been going well. Like the CC creation itself, like the 3D modeling process actually has not been that bad. That part was actually not that hard. The part that's been getting me is actually trying to get it to work in the game. That's what's been getting me. I cannot get that junk to work in the game for nothing. Ooh, what about, no, child, no. I can't get that stuff to work in the game for nothing. So I just been struggling with that. And it's not even like it's really good CC, it's stuff that already exists. But I was like, oh, let me try my hand at making CC. I ain't gonna say it. I never said it was gonna be easy. I never thought that. But I feel like it shouldn't be as difficult as I am. I feel like I shouldn't be having as much difficulty as I'm currently having with trying to make CC at this point in time. I'm just been struggling, man. Oh, none of these windows. Wait. Oh, I got a taller. Let me try those windows. We can try these windows. Oh, it's a little too tall. Or we can try these on the side. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't think it blends. I think they're too because these go for the maximum height, and I didn't pick a window there that really went for the, oh, that's like a cathedral. I didn't really pick a window that went for the maximum height. This is for the garden stuff. It's actually really cute, but also I don't think I want this in my house, on my house. I don't think it matches my house. Let me see. Look, I don't think it matches my house, because then what are you supposed to put with that? Like, what are you supposed to put with that? Are you supposed to put these type of windows with that? Like, these don't really match with that either, man. It's just not the same type of style. Even though I do like, I don't know if I do like, actually. I do like this, but also I think it is a little old looking. So maybe we need to just do this and like just put all that up there and like, but I don't like how it looked like bars, right? Or maybe I could find one that's got less of these in there. Maybe I can do something like that. So that way it don't look so bar-y. I just didn't like the bars, bro. Oh, that's too big. I don't know what's happening with that. Like, I don't know what's happening with that. That's too big. This is too long. That's interesting. It's not one thing, it's another. How is that too long, bro? If that's too solid, that's weird. And that's again too big. What the heck? Or that's too big, child. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you was thinking. Or I could have went with the other one and just did that, I guess. Like that would have fit. And I think it fits the other side of windows too, right? Kind of ish. Kind of ish. Yeah, we can just go with this and this and then this, and it kind of fits together ish. Like I wish I had this little freezer like thing there on there, because I don't see any that kind of goes with that. Can you flip around that? Yeah, no, that don't really go with that. Yeah, I don't really see any windows that kind of matches with that, so we're just gonna keep that, put this on the outside to see if it kind of matches with the rest of the house. I don't know if I want this to be the outside of the house. I probably don't. It probably will not be, but for now, kind of ish. I think what we want to do is, I think we want to do is move this over a little bit because it looks weird that it's not attached. I think I just want it to be attached. Okay. Look, and I think I just want it to be attached. I think that looks better, but it don't look better from the inside. It looks terrible from the inside. I kind of hate it from the inside, but we're gonna put window coverings over it. If you don't like something, just put window coverings over it. That'll fix everything. Oh my god. Oh, I like these. I don't like these in this house, but I like these curtains. I think this is from that new high school pack. This is actually really cute. I haven't really been building. I haven't been doing much of anything Sims wise lately. I think the last thing I had done was playing Pokemon. I think I put out a Sims video on YouTube, but that was a few weeks ago. It's been a while. And like I said, I've been trying to build CC, not going well with that. Look, that has not been going well, but I've been trying, you know. Where's my window coverings? I don't like. Does this give you window decor? It does not give you window decor, child. What the freak? Like, what the freak, man? Okay. So let's see. Let's pick. Why? I need smaller curtains. I need single wall curtains. That's what it is. Look, I need a single wall curtain like this, like that. But I need it to be a little, well, actually I don't need it to be long. I just need it to, I don't know, go up, go down, do something. But you want to go up and down on that wall, but you want to go up and down on this wall? What? Or something like that, but I don't really like that. Like, I don't really like those. I do like these though, but I don't feel like they match the vibe of the house. Like, these are super cute, but I also want real curtains because this thing is super wide. So, you know, there's that. Like, they're super cute, but I want it to be, you know, they got these curtains, if you want to call them that. I think that's cute. I don't think it matches anything in here, but I think it's cute. Oh, we can put up curtains like this. Yeah, that's not the right length. You have longer ones like that, or something like this. This would work. I like these curtains. I use these curtains when I build. Why won't you go for me. Look, I like those curtains when I build. Don't remember where the heck I saw it at. Okay, yeah. We need to change the color on it though, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I like this peachy color. I think it blends in. I think it should be fine. Like, I think it blends in. I think it should be fine. Typically when I use these translucent like curtains, I'll usually put something else in there to kind of help, you know, fill it in a little bit so it won't be so see-through. Because I don't like that. I don't like the fact that people can still see into your house if the lights are on. Like, that would bother me in real life, and thus it bothers me in the game. This is a little bit too much for that compared to what we have. Ooh, that is tattered down curtains. That ain't what I want. I want some other nice fancy wide curtains. What's other fancy wide curtains here? But not that fancy, like not we living in a who knows what time curtains. See, that's only on one side. That's a big window. I need you to be on both sides. Or I can just, actually what I could do is I can get some white ones. I don't really like white right here, but we're gonna put white right there for now. Oh my gosh. Move it over just a wee bit. Come on, be my friend. That's fine. Come on. And then we're gonna take the other side, do the same thing. And then just change the color. Oh, I might like the cream color better. Look, oh, I might like the cream color better. Just do the same thing on the other side. And then we can just change the color if we don't like the colors to something that we do like this. Or we can change it to a... Oh, these are the same colors. They just one get more light or something? I don't know. Look, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. Look, I don't know what the heck's happening with that. We just gonna... I don't like that. I think we're just gonna make it the tan color and call it a day. I know it ain't enough color in there, but it'll be okay. Or maybe I will change this window. I probably will wind up changing this whole window section in a while. But it's okay. That's okay too. But that's okay too. All right. So, oh, I didn't even know I left the sofa here. Look, so what we're gonna do next is we are going to, I don't know, add cabinetry. Add a little thingy. Let's go to the kitchen. We can add some cabinets. Add this long, oh, that's like a locker. I'm not a fan. What you got? That is very old looking. That is not cute. What you got? That's not cute. I mean, that's cute, but not cute for what this is. That's too formal looking. That looks like a locker. What you got? That we'll keep it for now, but I'm not happy with it. We'll keep it for now, but I'm not happy with it. I definitely not happy. I definitely don't want that. This one looks like something more appropriate for a dining room. Can I get you to come down off the wall though? Like, we're looking at that one. We could look at this one. It's not terrible. And what else? What you got? Oh, you can go somewhere actually. You can probably wind up going in the kitchen if we're being real honest. That would be nice in the kitchen. No. What you got? I don't know. Maybe you can go somewhere too. And then what you got? Oh, you're like that one. Okay, I like this one. I'll probably want to go with that one. Right? That looks more appropriate for... This looks more appropriate for what we're going for, right? Let's go ahead and just put some white on the walls, because this having this empty room is bothering me. So we're just gonna put that everywhere. We'll wind up changing it up. We'll probably... I don't know, maybe we need an alcove over here somewhere or something. I think this is going to be the kitchen, and what I want to do is do that TikTok with the platform thing. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put the platform there. Look, so what I'm going to do is go ahead, we're going to put the platform here. Yes, I know this thing is mad because I've added a platform, whatever. Look, whatever. I don't know if I want to add a divide or if I even like it like this, because I might want this to swing out a little bit more, in all honesty. And it's probably taking up way too much of the lot, which I don't think it is. I don't think that's terrible. Like, I don't think that's terrible. I think this cabinet where it's ugly, I do think that. I do like how slick it is, but I just don't like how the dishes look in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how slick it is. I don't personally like the way the dishes look in there. I like this one too, but not as much as the way this one looks. I think this one is too much for what I got going on. But like I said, I like this one. I just don't like the way the dishes look in there. But maybe we can just change this one up. Right? And then just boom, boom, boom. Where we're gonna put this at? I don't know. Maybe we can put it on this wall. Can I put it on that wall right there? Okay, let me change my camera angle. Can I just put it on this wall right here, please? Like right there. That's all I wanted to do. That's it. I think that looks weird, but we'll see in a sec. Look, I think it looks weird, but we'll see in a sec. All right, we're gonna add a bar. We're gonna add a bar. That's not the bar we're gonna add. I think what I really want to do is work on that kitchen. So what we're gonna do is use the TikToks to look at our kitchen. Look, I think that's what we're gonna do is use these TikToks. Actually, this is probably a good idea for the dining room. This here. And then just adding some stuff to it to fill in the space. But I hate adding a bunch of little deco things. Oh my gosh, I hate adding a bunch of little deco things. It gets on my nerves. Like I said, let's work on the kitchen. I do want to do that little up and down stool thing. Oh, that's a CC kitchen. See, that's a problem. Look, that's a CC's kitchen. It's cute, but it's a CC kitchen. And I'm trying not to use CC. Look, and I'm trying not to use CC, so we won't be doing that. I need to add all that stuff to my dining room. Yeah. Let me see. Like, I need to add all that stuff to my dining room. Yeah. Where is this? Is that the one I was looking for? This was not it. This was not it. This was not it. I am looking for that little thing where I'm looking for this, I think. No, that wasn't it either. But that's okay. I think I know what it is I'm looking for. I think I know what I'm doing. We're gonna assume that I know what I'm doing, okay? We totally know what we're doing. We're 100% know what the heck we're doing. We're not totally messing up shit. Like, we ain't messing up nothing. It's gonna be fine. Oh, listen to that and tell me if you believe me. Do you believe me when I say it's gonna be fine? It's gonna be fine. You better believe me. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I need an island that kind of looks good. Look, I need an island that looks good. I can go with that one, or I can go with this one. I like both of those, really. I don't like that so much anymore for some reason. Okay. Maybe this is too wooden. Can I get some colors? We'll just do this for now. I think these two go here for that. And then we just need some counters, or maybe I wanted something like this. No, that looked too industrialized for what I want. Ooh, or maybe I wanted something like that. That is nice and clean. That's something nice and clean. I like it. Ooh, or no, that's not an island. I want it to be an island. So yeah, let's stick with this one. Let's stick with this one. I don't know. I like a lot of items from the Dream Home Decorator thing. And then, oh, I don't have nothing that matches this. Why? I ain't got nothing to match that. Oh, is this the one that? Well, I mean, it kind of matches. You know what? I'll go with it. Look, yeah, we can go with that. Oh, hey, it's all in the name. How you doing? You talk about Ola. Oh, okay. How have you been? What have you been up to? I think I need to move all this stuff over. Look, I think I need to move all this stuff over. Or I've just, what the freak? Why did it come out like this? Okay, let's try this. Let's try that. Okay, that's how it was supposed to go. Look, that's how it was supposed to go. You good? Working? So volume is low. It's working. Oh, okay. Am I loud? Like, am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Let me know. Because I was trying to figure that out. Like, I was trying to figure out the music situation. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to TikTok and let's figure out the kitchen situation. Because there's a million kitchen ideas. Like, they have so many kitchen ideas and they're really good ideas. I'm not good. Oh, this one especially I like. They use paintings to make a backsplash, and I was like, so smart. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it was just so smart to do. This is my summer place. They have a lot of good build tips if you need somebody to think of, to have you come up with some build tips for The Sims 4. Summer Place is a really good one. Sims Remodel is a really good one. There's a couple other people. I don't particularly think I like. Oh, that's cute. Where did I do that? That looks better than the crap I put together. Look, that looks better than what I put together. But yeah, so if you have been, I don't know if you've been here or not, but basically earlier I was talking about the fact that I was trying to create CC, and that was why I hadn't been streaming very much lately. Oh, this is the one for the microwave. That's why I kept that one. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? I don't know. Like, because it's so many good ideas. They're so cute. They're so cute. But I think what we want to do is actually get the stuff out for our backsplashes. I've actually saved a couple things from the gallery. Do I always remember how to do stuff from the gallery? No, I don't. Like, do I always remember how to do stuff from the gallery? No, I don't. Okay, so these are the ones I saved. So we're gonna place all these little things with backsplashes. I think I like that one. This is another one that I downloaded. So we're gonna place that one, and we're gonna just pick our little painting that we want to add to make our little nice black backsplash. These are really small, but I should be able to size them up. So I think what we're gonna do is take a nice blue one, I think. And we're gonna size them up a little bit because I don't quite like how small it is. Oh, but it makes it real chunky. It makes it a real chunky boy when we size it up. Look, we got a real chunky boy. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. But we'll continue. I didn't mean I wanted to. I can't copy the painting. It's because I sized it up. Like, what the heck? What the heck? I'm mad. I'm legit kind of mad. Wait, you can't. Wait, what? Wait, what? You can't like size up a thing? Hi. Look, hi Debbie Lou. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you a long time simmer? Because you're having a good day today. I am having a great day. How are you? Look, are you having a good day today? Or what? Oh, where are you watching from? What time is it over there? Because it's 12:17, so technically it is a new day here. Look, technically it is a new day here. Look good. I'm glad you're having a good day. Oh my gosh. I think they don't come up in French. Sorry to interrupt your... No, you're not interrupting. But would you be interested in custom designs for your channel? Oh. Debbie Lou, I thought we was gonna be friends. I can share my work via Discord if you want. If not, then that is cool as well. Am I interested in custom designs for my channel? Not currently. I am still trying to get myself together as far as what am I trying to even do. So as far as where's my channel going and all that kind of stuff and how much time I'm gonna dedicate to this, because I have a life and I have a job and my job pays me money and this doesn't. Like, I find this, you know, fun to do every now and then. But, you know, I have life things. Life things are life things. Me adding you on my Discord so I can send you my portfolio. You can check out our designs. Maybe in the future. Yeah, maybe in the future. So like, maybe I decide I want to dedicate more time to this in the future. But as it stands right now, no. What am I trying to do? I need to size this up. I do not know if I have the right tool thing in here. I do, yes. Because I haven't been on Sims in a minute, so I haven't updated anything in a while. I haven't done a lot. Can drop your Discord username in the chat so I can add you on my Discord? Honestly, if I'm being really honest with you, I do not remember what my Discord username is because I don't be on Discord. I don't be on any of this. I don't be on any of this stuff. I don't even be on TikTok like that. Even though I know I made this a TikTok stream, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can do better with that, but I haven't the slightest idea what my TikTok, what my Discord username is. And am I not even logged into Discord? Probably not. Like, I don't even think I'm logged into Discord. Oh, are you clipping for me? I don't see, that's why I didn't want you to be that big, because I knew you was gonna clip. Look, I knew you were gonna clip. Why are you clipping? See, I need you to be, or maybe no, because if I put you the other way, yeah, see, that looks ugly. That looks ugly. Can I rotate you? Yeah, that's what we need to do. We can rotate you and we can just cover you up with something else. Or we can just put the freedom stuff over there instead of wasting our time doing this. How about that? Can we, what the? Okay, that's my bad. I'm being slow. I forgot. You need to be out of tool. Why are you not letting me out of tool? Why are you broken? What is happening? Am I hitting the wrong key? I'm hitting the wrong key on there. No, I'm not. I'm really not. It's just not doing it. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Like, I legitimately don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, see, that's gonna be I need you to go away. Yay, more process. Okay, there we go. I just needed to get off of rotation. I Won't you do what I asked? Please do what I asked. Okay, maybe I need to make this like white, maybe? Because I'm not sure if I like this with the blue. Like, I feel like that's too much right here. And I don't think I need my kitchen to be that long. Like, I don't think I need my kitchen to be that particularly long. And I might want to do this. I think it needs to go out like one more. And then we can put another one of this. And we can add some stools. Look, and we add some stools. I wanted to do something where it was like, okay, let me show you the TikTok I wanted to do. But that ain't gonna work. This wasn't it. That wasn't it. Where is the one I wanted to do? It was something where it was like a kitchen island in like the center, something like that. Not quite what I got going on, but it was something like that. And then I wanted to have the other thing on the side. And I was like, yeah, the Sims are broken. It's broken quite a bit. You know, we know that. We know the Sims tend to be broken way too much. Oh, wait, no. See, I don't even know how TikTok work. I'm sitting there scrolling. And then most people don't use TikTok on their freaking computers. They use it on their phone. TikTok is not really made to be used on a desktop. Oh, they did not do it the way I wanted them to. But basically what I wanted to do is have like a little island thing in the middle where you could have your Sim sit and then have the little thing that I have on the side based on, you know, another Sim idea. But, you know, things always work out the way you want it to. So, you know, you just gotta accept it. Like, you just gotta accept that junk and move on. Do I want, is this cute? Is this cute? Is that cute? I don't know. Look, I don't know if I feel like that's cute or not. These are some old-timey looking stools. And I just want it to blend in. Nah. I want a little bag though. These, yes, these go right there. We'll call it brokens. We'll call them brokens. Yeah, Sims tend to be, you know, Sims tend to be broken quite a bit. I wish that wasn't the case. I really do. But, you know, what can you say? It's The Sims. We still play it anyway. We still play and love it anyway, so it'll be okay. I know a lot of people are like super excited about Sims 5. I'm not really all that excited because I'm like, must be placed on specific. What do you mean? Oh, like, oh, I'm dumb. I forgot that you actually have to keep the thing there. I know a lot of people are excited about Sims 5. I'm not particularly excited about it, only because she's like, you're like, love. Well, you know, we play it anyway. How about that? Look, how about that? How about we just play it anyway? But like I was saying, I know a lot of people are excited about Sims 5. Oh, you know, I know a lot of people excited, but sorry, I got distracted. I know a lot of people excited about Sims 5, but I'm like, I don't understand why. Only because once Sims 5 come out, there'll be no support for Sims 4, and we spent a lot of money on Sims 4. Like, a lot of people spent a lot of money on Sims 4. I definitely spent a lot of money on Sims 4. I'd be mad if, you know, they stopped supporting it, but we all know that that's what they're gonna do because they did the same thing when other Sims games came out. They just stopped supporting the game. So, you know, for all those people that's super excited about that, I'm like, I don't know why you so excited about the new one, because then you got to buy a whole new game and you won't get support for the one you have. Okay, wait, maybe I need to do that. And then, no, am I hitting the wrong key? No, I'm not. What the heck? It's the bracket key. Why you not? Or do I need an island? They only got my money during sales. I don't play that. That's true, but it's still expensive even when you only buy it on sale, because it's still expensive. I'm still mad. Like, I'm still mad about it. Like, it's still super duper expensive. I don't care if it was on sale. Is it an island? That's something you can do with it. It was an island. Oh, I am slow. Okay, we've learned. All right, so we gotta leave that there. I think that's against the wall. And then we'll add our cabinets and stuff. It don't, that ain't quite high enough though. It don't look right. Or maybe it's because I have taller walls. That's what it is. Okay. We'll blame it on that. We'll say it's because I have taller walls and thus it looks strange. I want the open cabinet thingies. How they had that? Or did they use this? That's what it was. Right? No, that's not the open ones. Wait, what? What the heck did they use? I want that. It was so cute. Like this don't really, I think I'll have to use the long, regular long one there to make it kind of, no. You see? No. How do they do that? Okay, let me go see. Let's go look at the TikTok because mine ain't looking like this. Mine ain't looking like this and it's making me sad. Look, mine's not looking like this and it's making me sad because I want mine to look like that. This was super cute. All right, this is the TikTok. So you can see what I'm seeing. Like, what did they do? Okay, they already had cabinets around it. Maybe I need to put cabinets around it. Or maybe I need a one that blends in with the counter a little bit so I can make it higher. Oh, they did use a smaller one. Okay, I think I'm just being slow about this. Look, I think I'm just being really slow about this. Oh my gosh. Look, they did use a smaller one in the middle above it. And then they put other regular counters around it. And I think the backsplash, it probably could go down a little bit, but we're gonna leave that alone for now. I think we're gonna use that. See, that needs to go up a little. And then like that. Then we're going to use, I don't know, these are not filling out the colors that we're going to stick with. I just was trying to figure out what the heck I'm using. That's it. I don't particularly like any of these things. If I'm being really honest with you, I don't particularly like any of them. And then see what I'm saying? Like it don't, and then I have to put it lower to make it match the rest of the, and I don't like that. I don't like how low that is. I think it looks weird. Look, I think it looks weird. I think that's too low, right? I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm being weird. I think I'm being weird. Look, I think I'm being weird. Again, that's not the colors. It's not gonna stay that color because that's hideous, but you know. I don't like that either. Look, I don't like that either. But yeah, so we are going to go with, I guess this looks, that don't really look modern. I think this looks nice for like a cottage style build. That ain't what I'm going. I think this, yeah, looks nice for a cottage style build. And then I really want this to be higher, but if I make it any higher, it's going to clip into the, stove. Like, I think that's what it is. I think if I make that any higher, it's gonna clip into the stove. Oh, that's what the problem is. Okay. Can the whole thing go over there? I need to put you just a wee bit higher because it's gonna make me feel better. If it's just a little higher, please and thank you. All right, and then we're gonna put you back, and then it don't look right. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how to solve that problem. I don't even know if I can even make it smaller. Can I make it smaller? Yeah. Like, can I make this a little bit? Actually, yes I can. I'm being slow. I can fix that too. All right. Look, I can fix that too. We can make it smaller by doing a 0.5. Is that? Oh, that actually made it bigger. 0.25. Is that where we were? That was where we were. Okay. Scale 0.1. All right, fantastic. Look, fantastic. And let me undo that. Look, let me undo that. There we go. Actually, I'm still being slow. And I think if we make it bigger or whatever, it should fit. Yeah. So I don't think the stove is, the microwave is usable if you do this, which is fine. I don't really care about the microwave being usable. Like, I don't really care about that. Oh, you know what we should do? I wonder if we can just make this a bar area. Because I was thinking about making a bar in the dining room area, but we don't really have to. We can make a bar over here. Look, we can make a bar over here if that makes sense. I think that would look nice, actually. We can just, oh, that's too long. Or we can just put it like this so it won't be so, but then it won't fit right here like I need it to. How big are you? Okay, all the other ones are too long. I wonder if I can get the, see, and these are too kind of small. Unless I put two right next to each other. And then they kind of clip into each other. See, that's not good either. Look, and then they kind of clip into each other. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, y'all? We're just gonna leave it be. Like, we're just gonna leave it be. That's what we're gonna do. We're just going to leave it be. We need cabinets that actually look decent. But somebody used, I don't know what they used. I want to use whatever the heck that was. Maybe they used one of these. Because these are nice. These will be nice to put in the kitchen. Something like that. Something like that would be nice to put in the kitchen. I don't know what they used though. Maybe, oh, it was one of these. It was the freaking stuff from the Island Living. Yes. Actually, I do like that idea. I don't know if I like that over here, but I do like the idea of using stuff from Island Living. A lot of the Island Living stuff is actually really sleek. We're gonna make it, I think, that color. Look, we're gonna make it that color, I believe. We're going to take that off. We are going to use some of the, oh, we can, oh, that's kind of big. I'm gonna size that down a little bit, put that up. I think we're gonna do that, maybe. Have it as a rack. But then that kind of blends in with the wall a little bit too much. Like, right? So I think that blends in with the wall a little bit too much there. But I saw somebody doing something similar on TikTok. I don't know if it was quite this, but it was something like this. Look, it probably wasn't quite that. Do I like this? That's too far down. Do I want this a little higher like that? And then we can add another piece on this side that looks too similar to the other side. Wait a minute. I think I want this piece. Ah, that's what I wanted. I wanted this piece. But I think they all kind of clip together. If you really wanted them to, they could clip together. Like, if you really wanted it to, you could actually have them clip together, which, you know, that's nice and cute and all. But I think I like it like that, maybe. I don't know. Look, I like it like that, maybe. We'll see. All right. I think we should have, maybe we need to, well, no, because I just want this to be backsplash, but it's a lot because the counters don't go down far enough. So I might need to just go ahead and actually do legit cabinets, which I'm not happy with. I can do legit cabinets around this thing. And then that would be something to kind of help cover up the wall a little bit, because I don't want to see all that blue. Like, it's a lot. That blue is a lot. But I don't think this really matches either. Look, I don't think that really matches either though, if I'm being real honest with you. But like I said, the blue is a lot. The blue is, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I want to deal with. Oh my gosh, look, it's a lot more than I want to deal with. But we could try, does this match a little bit better? I want something that kind of matches with that. Like I want something that kind of matches with that. And so we'll just put a couple of these in there. And I actually don't hate this being up there, but I just don't think it, you know, of course fits now. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete those. We're gonna just go ahead and delete those. But anyway, we need to put a fridge in. So we're going to have to add some cabinets, put a fridge in. Delete this wall because even though I like the idea, so a lot of people like to put their fridge in with, why is mine sticking to the invisible wall? Stop it. Stop it sticking to the invisible wall. Stop it. Can I get you to turn around? Okay, you've done that. That's good. You did something right. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to do what I want you to do. That's fine. Look, that's fine. You don't do what I want you to do because we're gonna just do this. And then elevate. It should be -2, I think that is. Oh, it did not do what I thought it did. Alt click, alt click. Okay, there we go. Elevate -2, boo. There we go. I thought that was -2. Elevate -0.5 should be. So, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with, you know, I'm not good about keeping up with what's going on. Oh, shoot. God dang it. I'm gonna do that, please, and thank you. Okay, there we go. So I'm not good at keeping up what's going on in the world. I can, you know, admit to that. But I know that recently, I don't know if you're familiar with this YouTuber called Dream. He is a Minecraft YouTuber, and you know, a lot of people like him. A lot of people follow him. Whatever. Who's going to own this house? I don't know. Look, I don't know. I don't know who's going to own the house. It's just a house I'm building. Look, I don't know who's going to own the house. It's just a house I'm building. Do you want the house? You can have the house. I will put it on a gallery once I'm done actually building the whole thing. So there's that. But I think this was -2.5, and I'm gonna have to, oh nope, sorry, -2.5. There we go. And then we're gonna move it forward a little bit. So we're gonna do, hopefully this will keep it even. Look, hopefully this will keep it even. I don't know why I put it down by -2.5 when I know I need to go up a little bit. Oh, let's elevate that by 1. There we go. Look, there we go. Oh gosh, I keep doing that. There we go. All right, and it should be, it's not over enough. There we go. And then I think we need one more level. Do we need one more level, or is that high enough? That should be high enough, right? I'm lazy. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm being lazy. I don't want to do that part anymore. But anyway, look, who's gonna own this house? I don't know. Like, do you want the house? Do you play? You said you play Sims. Have you played Sims recently? Oh my gosh, I forgot to unclick these. Hi, could you I might need to go up like one more level because that looks bad. And I forgot how to duplicate stuff. If I'm being real honest, I forgot how to duplicate stuff using the tool mods. So we're gonna have to like just go ahead and, oh my gosh, look, I forgot to duplicate stuff using the tool mod. This is how you know I'm not a real builder, because I feel like all the people that use tool mod all the time are like, oh, you just do this and that and boom, there you go, it's duplicated 25 times. I'm like, okay, look, okay, I'm sorry, I'm not a real builder. Ooh. But yeah, like I was saying, there's this YouTuber named Dream. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. A lot of people were super excited because he was doing a face reveal. I haven't I like watching some of his content, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm definitely not like, I guess they call them stans, the people that like really like him. And I guess they were very disappointed in how he looked, and they were very incredibly mean about it, which was disappointing and kind of sad. And I feel like, you know, the guy just looked like a regular guy. I don't understand the harsh backlash that he received for looking like a regular person. Like, he just looked like a regular dude. I didn't understand why people was mad, but I understand that some people are just, you know, they just hate people. And there's just some people that just didn't like him. So I don't know if it's like a lot of backlash because people just didn't like him, or if, you know, there's, I don't know, because I feel like he's just like a regular person. So you can't say it was like, oh, it was a reason why. And even if it was it necessary to say that? You know, because it really wasn't. It really wasn't. There's no necessary, like, you could have kept your opinion to yourself on that if you really felt that way. But yeah, I just felt bad for him, because I was like, this man sat there and, you know, finally revealed his face to all his fans, and his fans were just like, yeah, so you didn't look how we wanted you to look. And I don't know, I just didn't understand the backlash. It was insane to me. But you know, people gonna be people, right? Like, people gonna be, oh, I don't think you can put this here and have it, yeah, so you can't have it stick out the way I want it to. All right, so what we are gonna do though is you do need a refrigerator that, that maybe that's why you need more, maybe that's why you have to have 2 walls of this. But I was like, what's the point of having 2 walls of this when I don't need 2 walls of this? I can kind of stick that there, right? Oh, that looks weird. Look, does that look weird? Or do I need, like, if I put 2 refrigerators next to each other, will that look weird? Like, is that too much? Ain't nobody gonna be reaching up there on those cabinets. Well, I didn't make them to make it so people can reach up there. I could have stopped at the 2nd row. I probably should have. That's probably too much. Look, I probably should have stopped at the 2nd row, but I didn't, okay? So let it be, let it be. Very weird. I can bring them down a little bit. Look, I can bring them down a little bit. And then I wanted to add this, not that, this. Oh, this one, why? Be my friend and just do what I ask. It's probably, is it because it's not really, or if I use actual counters? No, because it's gonna want to flip the other way and then I'll be mad. Look, if I put that, then it's gonna want to flip the other way. I want to put ovens there on the side. I don't want to put ovens on the side. We can technically probably kind of make this work. Let's see. Let's try to be creative. Like, let's try to be creative there. Let's see, we can do this. Right, we can do that, and then let's see if we can basically do what we did for the microwave. Oh, why is it trying to go the other way? That's why. That's weird of you to try to go. Why would you? Okay, I get why it would go that way, but I don't want it to go. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you really want to go that way, you can, I guess. These ones go on top. Okay. But, okay, let me do this one, actually. Like that. And then this one, like, come on, go that way. And then what we want to do, oops, sorry. Then we want to do is shrink this down and then move it. And hopefully it'll work. Oh yeah, I should probably delete the other thing. Ah, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and delete that bit. All right. All right, there we go. And then it's kind of like double ovens that is super unusable. Oh my gosh, look, that's super unusable. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if those fridges are usable. They probably aren't. Look, they probably really aren't. I don't know if I can, I would probably have to sit there and put this through the basement to get it to stack on top of each other, but that would look weird anyway because they're rounded ovens instead of, you know, freaking regular ovens. So if I really want to do that, I should have used I should have used these ones, which would look a little bit better, or I could just use more of that, or I could have just used that. That would look better. Look, that would look, what? That would look better, right? To put in there, and it look like a nice little double oven for over there. I don't even think I can get it out without jacking it up. Let me see. See, it's on that counter. Yeah, it's gonna want to turn that way. That's why I didn't do that. Okay. Okay. Look, that's why I didn't do that. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what we have to do is we can still do that, but what we can do is take this, turn it around like that, and then elevate it a little bit. And then it'll look like a nice little pantry oven thingy, whatever you call those, Dutch ovens. I don't know. Whatever, that thing. Look, that thing. Oh my gosh. Look, that thing. All right. You were complaining because this was too high, but then if I print it down, it's gonna be inside the thing. But what I can do is take those two down. Probably take that one down. Who's the okay, is it not called a Dutch oven? I know sometimes I'll be like 100% wrong about these things, but I probably am 100% wrong. I'm looking it up right quick. Okay, a Dutch oven is a totally different thing, by the way. Oh my gosh. Look, it's a totally different thing. It looked like a cast iron or like a glass pot. Ooh. I'm like, what? An enamel cast iron Dutch oven is perfect for braises. Okay, whatever. Look, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Isn't that a giant pot? Yeah, basically it's a giant pot. Got to look it up because I was like, what's a Dutch oven? Because I'm slow. Like a ceramic. Yeah, I'm just a little bit slow. I'm just a little bit slow, you know, sometimes. You're just wrong about things. I need this to go all the way down. I think it's on the outside of our house. It is very much so. So we're gonna use a different one. Look, it is very much so. We're gonna use a different one. I don't know if I don't like that one. Like, I don't like that one. Oh, why don't I just size it down? Why am I being slow? Like a certain pot that's huge. Hey, you ain't gotta do all that. Like, you don't have to do all that. Oh my gosh. I don't think that's gonna fit there, even if I did size it down. Let's see. Maybe. Look, maybe. It maybe. We'll see. We'll see. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not right. -1. I'm not fancy enough to have like a nice little oven inside my little thing here. You're just here for the love. No, I always appreciate you being here. Like, oh my gosh, like I always appreciate you being here. You're always welcome. What am I doing? Because something, it ain't moving. That's the thing. Okay, that's clicked. I know I'm not always the best. I don't always use my tools wisely, but I'm like, okay, so what the freak was happening? What was it moving? Because it wasn't moving what I asked it to move. It's not gonna work. It's not thick enough. It's not thick enough. Oh my god, look, it's not thick enough. All right, let's get rid of that. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. I just wanted to add a little thing because you know your oven. Oh, I never added the microwave back. That would be probably smart to just add the microwave back, right? Because I didn't do that because I forgot. So let me go ahead and freaking do that. What the heck happened? Look, what the heck happened? Oh my gosh. Oh, I never connected you guys so you can see each other. Oh, I don't know why my stream did that. I hope you guys weren't looking at like a be right back screen or a stream starting stream for a little minute. Look, I hope you guys weren't looking at that for a little minute. So, you know, if you see something like that, let me know so I'm not sitting here looking crazy. On top of the already crazy I am, okay? Like, don't let me just sit up here looking crazy. I don't need help. I don't need extra crazy on top of the already crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I don't need extra crazy on top of the already crazy, okay? All right, we're gonna put that one there. We're gonna size down the Oh, that looks weird because now it's like floating to nothing. So I'm gonna have to put like regular cabinets around this, even though I like this. I'm gonna have to put regular cabinets around this, which makes me sad because I didn't want to. Because I didn't want to, but I gotta put regular cabinets around there. Why is this thing in the ceiling? Can you come down a little bit? Like, dang. Okay, that's kind of like something. I'm not happy with it, but it's something. Look, I'm not happy with it, but it's something, you know? Look, I'm not happy with it. It's something. We're just gonna keep rolling with it, okay? Look, we're just gonna keep rolling with it and call it a day. I think what we should do though is probably make, probably make that into something like this. I am not happy with the colors. Of course, I'm trying not to, I don't want to keep these colors. I don't know if white is too much. I'm not a huge fan of white every freaking where, but I don't know if I want my kitchen to be like that. Actually, how many colors this don't come in? Oh, I love that it actually has a different color swatch. I don't know if that's gonna match all this stuff, so I had to pick something that kind of matches the rest of the stuff, kind of like that. I wish these had that kind of blue. I can just make it this kind of brown, I guess. But then that looks weird because it don't, you know, it don't blend in with the rest of it. You know? It don't really blend in with the rest of it unless I do this and then kind of be like that. And then that kind of blends a little bit. And then that kind of blends just a little bit. And it's just kind of like on off pattern. Like that, sort of, I guess. Look, we're gonna make this work, okay, y'all? Oh. Do I want something like that? That's actually not bad. I like it, being honest. It just don't, I like the other one better though. It don't blend in because of this thing here on the free over here. Okay, we're just gonna leave that be. Look, we're just gonna leave that be. We're just gonna leave that be, okay? All right, let's go back to TikTok. Let's see how we're gonna decorate our kitchen because I don't decorate. I hate decorating stuff in The Sims. It's too much stuff to find, all that freaking clutter. It's too much clutter. I hate it. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Oh, this is a CC kitchen. I will show y'all what I'm looking at in a second, I promise. Look, this is a CC kitchen. I'm not trying to do a CC kitchen. Okay, let me let y'all see what we looking at. What we looking at? Oh, if you have any TikTok videos that you want me to like build my kitchen based off of, send them to me. This is what is my thing. This is my username on TikTok. Do tag me or whatever it is that you do to send videos to people. I don't know. Whatever you do on TikTok. Oh my gosh. This is a very basic kitchen. This is like my regular kitchens that I make. That's nice, but that's like a regular kitchen. Let's look up kitchen decor ideas because I ain't got it. Not a real life kitchen, my bad. Let me put Sims 4 in there. Let me put Sims 4 in there, y'all. Imagine having TikTok. I mean, obviously I don't use it because I have no idea what the heck, how you even use it. Which is sad because I feel like I should know how to use it. I don't know if you was here for the beginning of the stream, but somebody was like, a coworker was like, hey, do you know how to do the cat daddy? And I was like, I'm sorry, the cat who now? I know that sounds sad. Look, I know that sounds sad, but you know, it is what it is. I am definitely not up on the trends. Oh my God, look, I'm not up on trends. Okay, you didn't like do much with that. This is cute and all though, but like I need decor, like actual decor that you put in your kitchen, like to make it look like something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, was this CC? No, CC. What is that? Oh, that's the cutting boards. That's the cutting boards for the wood grain. I'm like, what is that? That looks nice. It's not what I want right now, but it looks nice. I like it. Look, it looks nice. I like it. What's this one? Oh, Meg has another one. I like her stuff a lot. Ooh, that's nice, actually. Look, that's nice, actually. I don't know if I want that. I mean, that's not what I'm going for in my kitchen, but it's nice. We have pots. All right, time to head home. Be easy. Are you at work right now? All right, be safe getting home though. And thank you for being here right now with me. Oh my gosh. The refrigerators are kind of sticking. Oh, the thing ain't going all the way to the floor. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, the whole thing ain't going to the floor. Okay, let's fix that, y'all. Cause that's gonna bother me. We need to just go ahead and drop all that about elevate negative 0.05 should be sufficient, right? Okay, maybe a whole 0.1 was what I needed. My bad. I mean, it's sufficient, y'all. We're gonna let it be. We're gonna let that jump be. Now the thing don't kind of fit in there now. And I can't really move it without, you know, messing with the other thing. But it'll be all right. Look, but it'll be all right. All right, so they had like the core where they had like pots and pans and other things, which I'm pretty sure was like debug stuff, because I'm pretty sure it was debug stuff. Like I'm just pretty sure it was freaking debug stuff. Like, oh, you have to, they wanted to put on a wall. Oh, I've seen this too in the TikTok. I don't know who it was. I would love to give credit to those people, but I don't know who the heck it was. So I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to spend time putting this on this wall if it's gone. Is it gone? I don't think it is. I think we're fine. Oh, that's why they add the other stuff in the bag, so it won't be like all jacked up, because you can see back there. That makes sense. Look, that makes sense. I should probably add the other counters back, or I can just cover that up. Like, that would solve that problem too. I don't, you know, instead of wasting money. Look, that would solve that problem too. Instead of wasting money, we can just cover that up with more cabinets. Okay, I was trying to add a poster. That's what I was doing. I was trying to add postcards to give our fridge a little something on it, a little pizzazz, I think you have to like add the postcards to the wall, which I've lost a postcard somehow. I don't know. You have to add the postcards to the wall. Haha, this is not the postcard that I saw, but we're just going to put it anyway. That's not cute. But that's not cute. It was one that had like this one. This is the one I wanted. Like, that's cute. I don't know if it's appropriate right there, but we're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna put this one here. And let's see if we take it on the wall, if it's not on the freaking handles, and our refrigerators are gone. That's okay. And that is so off the wall. That's not even on that thing. Okay, I don't know how they did theirs that it fit onto the thing, but obviously I've done mine incorrectly. Oh, or I was supposed to put it on the, I was supposed to put the wall back. Like, no, you can't do that. Okay, I have no idea how I was supposed to do that then. Look, I have no idea how I was supposed to do that. We're just gonna leave that be, okay? We're gonna leave that be. Actually, what I need to do is just go back and make sure my refrigerator handles are still there. Oops, there we go. Look, there we go. Look, that's what we need to do. It's like, screw that, and we're just gonna leave that be, because I don't know what the heck I did wrong there, but we're gonna leave it alone. So we're gonna leave it alone. Okay, so the counters. Look, so the counters, we are going to, what are we gonna do? We need to add clutter, because I hate adding clutter. Clutter is not fun. I like that thing. I usually, so I'm not gonna lie, when I add clutter, if I see something that I like that I might want to add later, I do tend to just kind of pull it out as I'm going through clutter, because it's a lot. Clutter is a lot. Oh, it was something that somebody, oh, they used this and they made it look like a bread box, and I thought that was super cute. Like, they elevated it a little bit, and then you can like rotate it a little bit, and you can put it in the corner and make it look like a little bread box, or you can just freaking, you know, make it look normal. And do that. And I thought that was cute, and I think it'll still blend in pretty well. So I thought that was cute. I wish it was like glass though. Like, that would be nice if it was like glass, but then it probably wouldn't look right, because it'll be showing something weird looking, you know? Like, it'd be showing something weird looking. Oh, we need to add a fireplace upstairs too. That would be nice. Look, we need to add a fireplace upstairs. So technically this would probably be more like a Dutch oven, that thing, this thing here. But that thing, that would be more like a Dutch oven in all honesty, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so this is a cake thing. Like that kind of goes. I don't know what the heck this is. What is this? Oh, that's skiing stuff. Okay. That's not what I need. Tools of fire. That is the pokey stick for the fire. Do not mind what I call things sometimes. Okay. That's not what I need right now. But maybe we can use that like outside in the yard or something. Actually, let's go ahead and just put that out there. In case you want to like use that as a pathway or something. I do like these little floor things. I think they're really cute, but again, that's usually for like island living stuff. That's actually really cute for that. And we need to go build a house on the island one day. I tend to use these a little bit, so we're gonna put that out there too for future use. Oh, we can add, oh, somebody had a kitchen where they had this, but they like put it like right here. But I think we need to size it down a little bit. Then put it like right here, and it should look, you know, like there's a little winery thing right there. That should be decent. And then we can add a dishwasher too. We should probably add that, but I'm not worried about that right now. That will take me out of the core and I'll be mad. Look at that's gonna take me out of the core and I'll be mad. We can add this little honeycomb wine thing and we can put that. Oh. I want you to let me add it up here. It's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying, but we're just gonna do that. Ooh. I don't know if you're gonna count that as a real number. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know if you're gonna count that as a real number. I wouldn't either. Alright. Gonna throw that right there. Some little wine bottles. What else we got that we can add to make this look like something? We could put this in the dining room. We're just gonna put that there in case I decide I want to use that. I probably will not. This looks kind of like a canister, so I kind of like it. We'll see if we use that. We probably won't though. Look, we'll see if we use that. We probably will not use that. What else we got? We got a trellis that, or it's not a trellis. We got that thing. We could use that. I doubt I'll use that, but we could. Look, we could. I doubt. Oh, what kind of bookshelf look like this? What is this? It's supposed to be china on here? It looks like something that belongs in a kitchen, but it also just looks weird. You know, it looks like something that belongs in the kitchen, but it also just don't look like it belongs in the kitchen, you know? I don't think I like it. Like, I don't think I like it. Okay, let's keep going. And that is, so I must not have all the debug stuff on, because this is not all the stuff that you should have for decor. But it could just all be just this kitchen decor, so that could be the problem too. You know, it could just be kitchen decor, and that's why I'm not getting what I need to be getting. Like, I'm not surprised by that at all. Ooh, the blue cube. Look at the blue cube. What else we need? I am not in the right thing. I was like, this ain't right. Come think about that, Joe. I need you. I need you. And I don't need you right there. I need you here. Look, I need you there. Oh, that's not, because plants will get me distracted. Look, plants will get me distracted. Oh my gosh. How can you not like the plants? The plants be cute. We can maybe use that somewhere. I like those sometimes. Look, I like those sometimes, not all the time. Oh, we need to add stuff to the kitchen too. I saw a cute little thing that they had there with like some stuff from the Get Famous pack. I don't know if I'm gonna use that, but it was cute. What is this? I mean, we can, I doubt I'll use that anywhere down here, but We can put it down there just in case. Look, we can put it down there just in case. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? I like this painting for some reason. I think it's a nice neutral painting. So I do tend to use that one a little bit too much. I'll try not to use that one. I do like this one too. Look, I do like that one too. I think that one blends in with a lot of things. This is a relief or something. Okay, that's nice. I don't remember seeing this one. Is this a new one? I don't remember seeing that one. Look, I don't remember seeing that one, but okay. This is a nice kitchen painting. So we'll put that in case we want to put that in our kitchen. This is a nice kitchen painting or a dining room painting. I don't know what the heck this is. This is okay, like a poster. Walls up decals. Okay. Okay. That's like a poster or something. I have no idea what the heck that is. What else we got? Mirrors, which don't really belong downstairs in the dining room with the kitchen on. I don't know why curtains go in decor. I think that's weird, but okay. Oh, I do have the debug stuff on. Okay. I just needed to go to all the miscellaneous crap. I think this is appropriate for the kitchen. What else we got? So like, I hate stuff like this. I think that's good for a old-timey looking kitchen. I don't think that's gonna be good for our kitchen, but I'll put it there for now. That is super cute, but not appropriate for now. So I could close this kitchen off, which I don't think I want to do that, but I could. What is this? The message? Okay. Look, okay. That's interesting. This is bigger and not what I want. Look, it's bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. Look, it's interesting. It's definitely not what I wanted. Look, it's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, we got pumpkins everywhere. We have a salt and pepper shaker. That is nice. We have these things. These things are always nice in the kitchen. We have a different type of salt and pepper shaker. We have a nice little apple. We have some more salt and pepper shakers. I don't think I need any more of those. Well, we can put that somewhere else in the kitchen, like on a shelf or something. We can put, okay, I don't think we can make up in the kitchen. I was gonna say, oh, we can use those, but that looked like medical equipment in those jars. What else can we put in here? Look, what else can we put in here? We could put these, but I don't feel like they would blend in very well. Unless, no, they wouldn't blend in very well. No, we're not doing that. Look, we're not doing that. What else we got? We have, some lemons. Some lemons in there. We can shrink this weird looking thing down to look like something else if we really wanted to. I just made it disappear. Okay. All right, we need this. What else we got? Oh, this is the pots that they had. So there we go. Pot set. We can put that in there. Dishes. Is this way too much crap? Probably. This look like something that could probably go in the kitchen and kind of blend in very well enough that it'll be okay. It looks like that blend in well enough. Ooh, another canister. We'll put those cookie canister there. And I think that should be all we really need for kitchen clutter. Look, that should be all we really need for kitchen clutter. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I left you guys on freaking Chrome. My bad. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot I left you on freaking Chrome. Okay, I left you on TikTok. Okay, there we go. I think that should be good. Oops, I've moved the paint by accident. It's just this thing wasn't blended in well enough. There we go. Sort of. It still looks terrible to me, but you know, it is what it is. All right, anyway. I don't want this to be bigger. That's too big. Okay. All All right, this freaking thing like it's still floating, but that's okay. We're just gonna let that be. We're just gonna let that be, okay? Look, it's still like it's floating, or maybe we can just, all right, let's see. Let's do this. And then no, because then it's not gonna be over the, okay, whatever. Name over there, right? So what we're gonna do is we're going to move the cookie canister over here-ish. I wanted to put a dishwasher in there, so let's go ahead and do that before I forget, because you know I will. Where's the dishwasher? Because you know I will 100% forget about a dishwasher and be like, oh, this kitchen is missing something. Or do I like this one better? Does this match the appliances better? I think this one matches the appliances better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. We're going to go with that one. I think it matches a little bit better. All right, so we're going to put this somewhere. Oh, you know, we forgot to get the knife thing to put on the wall. I like those knives. I don't know if I still like this backflash splash, but I do like those knives. I think we are going to, no, I think it'd be weird if we get rid of that right there. Okay. All right. And we're going to put this up at the top. If it'll let me. Oh, actually Control Z that. I think I can reach it through here. Maybe. Look, maybe I can reach it through here. I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Oops, my bad. Oops. Can you unclip, please? Can you go away? Oh, that's why. I'm like, what the heck? There we go. No, what the heck? I just want to get these little canisters. Okay. You just won't let me do what I want to do. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. What I had to elevate to about like 1.1? Is that what it was? Oh, that's way too high. 1.5. I think that's. Oh shoot. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do elevate. -0.15. It's probably still floating a little bit, but it'll be okay. It's probably still floating a little bit, but it'll be okay. Okay. That kind of looked like something, right? Or should I shrink this a little bit? Because it looks kind of big, right? Actually, we can probably turn it now that it's not as big. And then hopefully it's not sticking out the corner of the wall. Okay, it's not. Great. Look, great. All right, so we need to move the rest of the stuff around to something that looks like something. I'm gonna move that up there. I don't know what the heck this is. Cow's milk, I don't know. Look, I don't know what the heck it is. It's like 0.9, I think. Oops, not negative. We just want 0.9. Something like that. What the heck? What the heck? All right, there we go. Look, all right, there we go. Boom. And then I probably should move this out the way to make my life just a lot easier, just to get this further back on the counter. Shift to, nope, that. Elevate, and then we're gonna elevate it like that. Boom. It's kind of clipping through a little bit. It'll be okay. Look, it'll be okay. Then we'll put this right on back. Didn't that look like something, right? Oh, or maybe we should have just put that right here from the start, and that would have looked better, right? Oh, that's too big. Well, no, it's not. We just have to put it down a little bit, and then it would have been fine. But I want to have a little oven. Are we gonna leave it be? Look, I want to have a little oven, so we're gonna let that be. All right. And then we need to put this in some kind of order because this looks terrible as it stands. Oops, my bad. I did not mean to get you. Look, I did not mean to get you. Can I put this on top of this? I cannot put this on top of that cabinet. Why? Put it on top of that cabinet. Okay. So what we're gonna do is move this out the way because I don't think I'm gonna use that anytime soon. If I do use it, is we're going to put a hall table right here. Basically, what we're gonna do is basically put a hall table right there. How are we gonna do this? Oh, let me show you the TikTok I'm thinking of. It was really cute. I don't know if we're gonna go with that one or if we're going to go to the other one, but they're both really cute. Look, they're both really cute if we decide to do either one of those, in all honesty. Let me see if I can find it. No, let me show y'all what I'm shifting through anyway. How about that? While I'm sitting there trying to freaking find stuff. But like I said, if you have any people from TikTok or any build room ideas for our kitchen and our dining room, send them to me. I'm Nixtress5 on let's see, on TikTok. This is my thing. I don't know how you do it. Tag it. I don't know. Have you seen stuff on TikTok? So, you know, if you have an idea, let me know. If you have a kitchen idea or a dining room idea, because that's what we're working on right now. That's what we'll be doing. What is this for a kitchen? This is not what I was looking for, but I just wanted to see what it was. Oh, this is cute. This is better than my kitchen. This is cute. This is cute. This is way better than my kitchen. Also, is anyone good at making CC out there? Just let me know, because recently I have been trying to make CC. I have been doing a very poor job at it. I wish I could do better. Like, so it's not even like the CC's coming out bad. The CC isn't. Okay? It's really not. The problem is trying to get it to work in the game. So if somebody can just help me figure that out. Because my problem is I have like the mesh from the original thing from the game appearing. That's not what I'm looking for either. I have the mesh from the original game appearing. Oh, this is why I can't find what I'm looking for, because this is not what I was doing. I have the mesh from the original game appearing on my sim, and I don't want that. Of course, because you want your mesh to be appearing on your freaking sim. It's not a problem with the recoloring thing. This is cute. It's not a problem with the recoloring thing. It's a problem, well, not recoloring, because if I was just doing recoloring, I wouldn't have these problems. But I was like, I'm gonna make CC from scratch, even though it's my first time, because I'm stupid. So the problem isn't that, you know, it's not the, I don't know, it's like the textures is just not appearing from my original CC, or it look like it has holes in it, but it's not holes. I'm pretty sure it's just the original mesh just poking through. And then I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on a nude, on a nude mesh, right? I haven't encountered issues with having my sim think that they're naked or whatever. But like, I have had the issue of it just being cut off. And I was like, I'm not sure if it's because I don't have, the piece that I'm making is like a body suit. So I'm not sure if it's because that the piece that I'm making needs to kind of go towards the bottom in order for it to not, you know, to not cut off right there. Because it basically, if I put it in tops, it cut off at the top. I have not tried to put it in bottoms yet. I got frustrated with the whole experience and I was ticked off and I was done. But beyond that, I was kind of ticked off, and so I just kind of left it. What is the thing I'm looking for? This is cute. So we might put this in a dining room here, but maybe use a square mirror instead. I like this marble, but that marble is expensive. I don't want this house to be super duper expensive. It's gonna be super duper expensive anyway, but I don't want it to be super duper expensive. But yeah, we probably gonna do that. Like, we probably gonna do that. It's just that, and then it was like something similar to this anyway. Cause I like that, and then we can just put a regular table under there because we can't afford marble. How about that? Our sim is, well, they ain't broke, but they like, look, we can't be just putting marble everywhere, honey. Like, they're like, we can't just be putting marble everywhere. That's not gonna work. So we can put something on this. This is not it. That's not the something that needs to go on this wall. But we need to put a painting over here so it can look like something. Some paintings over there so they can look like something. But right now we're gonna put, I think we're gonna, oh, it needs to be in the middle actually, right? That would make more sense if we put it like right here in the middle and you go in here. Oh, that door don't really line up with that, but it'll be all right. But this don't really line up with that, but that's gonna be okay. All right. So what we're doing, we are going to put us a nice mirror right there on that hall wall. Well, it's not a hall. Do y'all put halls in y'all builds? Because I don't ever put halls in my builds. So maybe I should start putting halls in my builds. That would make sense, right? Like, I think I would like that if I had halls in my builds, but I don't do that. Look, I don't ever do that. So I think that would make sense to go ahead and put some halls in the freaking builds. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, not the point. The point is, I prefer a square mirror if we're being honest, but I don't think there is a square mirror that, oh. Ooh, that ain't what I want. I like the backlight behind the mirror, like that circular mirror. It's really cute. But I don't necessarily like this, but I can add a backlight behind this, or I can just take this mirror and just turn it, but this mirror is kind of big to be turning sideways, and I will this mirror is kind of big to be turning sideways. I don't know if I want to do all that, you know. All right, let's try it anyway, because I do want this mirror to, all right, and then we're gonna just rotate it. Oops. It is gonna be a little off. Oh, shite. I never changed the axis. Oh, I gotta change the axis. Okay, how about that? There we go, there we go. Oh, I need you to go over here a little bit over here, honey. Oh, you did a good job without me having to do too much. I appreciate you. Look, I appreciate you. I love it. Thank you for being my friend. I actually think I need you to come down a little bit though. But other than that, you're doing fantastic. You've done a great job. But other than that, you've done fantastic. You've done a great job. I need a hallway table, something that's high up. This is too low. So we need a hallway table. We need, I guess that would be in surfaces, right? Something that would go in surfaces, kind of like this is more coffee tables, is it not? I need a desk. That's what it is. I need a desk. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. I'm like, that's the word I'm looking for. I need a desk. And I also need a bar. Look, I also need a bar to put somewhere. If I put the bar, would that be weird to just have it sitting out in the middle of the floor like that? It looks like a receptionist desk, doesn't it? But they're like a receptionist desk. That was a receptionist desk. Oh my gosh. I was like, I need a bar. What do I put up there? Receptionist desk, because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I don't know. I like that table, but I don't think it's appropriate for what I'm going for here. I like this table too, but I think it kind of clashes with the rest of the dining room. Or we can do something like, oh, that's too fancy. That's too, and it's fancy in all the wrong ways. You know? It's fancy in all the wrong ways. It's kind of like an older style of fancy. I like having something back here, and I might have to like find something to put back there to make it look like something. You know? We might have to do something like that. I think these tables are kind of out there. What if I change the color of that? Oops. Oh, ooh, the clipping's bad. Never mind. Never mind. Look, ooh, never mind. That's not what I wanted. This isn't what I want either, I don't think. And we'll figure it out later. Look, we'll figure out the rest later. I do want to bring this. Oh yeah, that's gonna do that. Okay, I do want to bring that down a little bit though. I don't know if I can like just get you to go down by like 0.2. And then I wanted to go down more than that, but we'll deal with that later. I don't have the energy for that. All right, so what we want to do is that, and then we want to add something back here to kind of give it a little flair. Let's see, they put some plants and stuff, which we can also do that. Like, so in the front room from the last time we did this little TikTok thing, we put like a little plant here, and I actually do like this. So we might do something similar, but with a different type of plant. I don't know if we have any kind of plants that's similar to this. Oh, we have something that's, ooh, that's too long. Okay. That's kind of too long. I kind of needed to bend around the table a little bit. I kind of need to bend around the table just a wee bit. Or we can try and, oh, that's quite large. Let's just try to see if we can size that down a little bit. And then what we can do is add a bunch of these and like move them down a little bit more, you know? If it'll let me move it down a little bit more. Okay, that's fine if you don't want to do that. You don't have to be my friend right now. Oh my gosh, but that's okay. We're gonna just move this down after we kind of put them in the right place that we want to put them in. I'm hoping it look like something. We'll find out. Look, I'm hoping it look like something. We will 100% find out, because I have no idea whether or not it'll look like something decent, but you know, we try to make these types of things work. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I see what the problem is. I need this to go over a bit, so that way there's no gaps in the things, and then hopefully, nah, it's too far, but that's okay. That's okay. And then I think we want to put them all down just a little bit. We'll see if that's too far. Okay. Then we'll see if we even like this, because we might not. Look, we might not even like this. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't like it either, though. I don't think I like this table either. I think that's a big problem, too. I think that's a big part of it. So I just don't like that table. It's just not a cute table. What is it? Study? Study. That's what I'm looking for. Look, I think that's what I'm looking for, is the study. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that, and then this. Voila. Fantastic. Oh, this is, oh, that's the Art Deco style. That's actually, I don't know, I don't hate it. Actually kind of cute, you know, in its own little way. This desk is too long, too big, too far out there. I don't like that one either. I don't think I like any of these. And this is why I be sitting there using CC all the time, but people be making regular stuff look so nice. And I was like, I can't do that. Oh my God, they make regular stuff look so nice. And I'd be like, why can't you just do that? That's about as long as you need it to be though, for real. But then there's no like desk sticking out here for you to use. All right, there we go. So that way it'll have something sticking out there, but then it might not match the rest of the living room now. I mean, you know, like not match the rest of the living room either. I think I just need to change the color of it. It'll be fine. We'll put some stuff on the side that look like something. We'll put some stuff on the side that look like something. I made these walls so freaking big, bro. So long. I don't know if I want to look at eggs and I don't know if I want to look at breakfast is what I'm trying to say. Maybe the kitchen could look at breakfast. We're gonna put this over here. What's wrong with breakfast? Nothing's wrong with breakfast, of course. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it home safely. Look, nothing's wrong with breakfast. But you know, maybe not looking at breakfast today. Maybe I don't like this one. Maybe I did like breakfast better over here. Maybe breakfast looked better over there. Look, maybe breakfast did look better over there. I don't know. Look, maybe breakfast did look better over there. I don't think I like this either though. This is why I hate stuff like this, because you spend all your time rearranging stuff and then you be like, I don't like it. And then I'd be mad because I sat there and spent all my time rearranging that crap and then I don't like it. Oh my gosh. I do. No, I don't want that. I do want to put this here. I know. Oh, I don't want to put that one there. I want to put this one there, but it don't quite match my aesthetic of better off changing later. Yeah, I probably wind up changing it later because I know I won't like it by the end. And that's the thing, that's why I hate building, because I sit there and I'll change something a million times because I'm not happy with it. What is this? What am I might keep that right there. Oof. No, we're just gonna put another one of these here, even though I know that don't really match right there, but you know, it'll be okay. And then I don't know, we gotta put something in this back corner. The heck we're gonna put back here, I don't know, but we gotta put something in that back corner. Ooh, my bad. What? Okay, I'm like, what my light? I need the light to go more towards the kitchen. I actually need to just put more lights in here, I think, because it's kind of dark. Oh yeah, these things. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Look, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that either. But yeah, put that. Oh, we didn't put a sink in. Yeah, we didn't put a sink in here. We got a couple options for that. Look, we didn't put a sink in here. We got a couple options now. We could put something over here and put the sink over there. Or we can, no, that'd be too far. That'd be too far away from, that wouldn't make sense. So we can either put the sink over here or the sink over here, if that would make much more sense. I think we're just gonna do that and just put a sink over there. I probably should go ahead and just put the necessities in the kitchen before I forget, because oh my gosh, I'm so freaking forgetful. Look, I'm so forgetful. Okay. No, you. I don't know, I just like that sink. It's a nice simple sink. Or I'll do this one, or like that one too, like that brass one too. That's sufficient. And then I gotta put more clutter over here. See, this is why Nice little apple. We love our apple. Our apple is our friend. Look, the apple is our friend. We're just gonna put this up here because why not? If it'll let me. It will not. Why? I know there's a thing there. Look, I know there's a little counter there, but I don't want you to touch that. So just do what I want you to do. Maybe not that though. That's not what I want you to do. You know what? We'll just go back to that in a while. Look, we'll go back to that in a little while. Okay. Oh, lemons. We can add our lemons, our fresh lemons. I know there's a fruit bowl. I don't like always adding a fruit bowl. We can put this over here in the corner. We can add our pot over here somewhere, or we can just not have pots up in here because I don't think we're gonna have pots up in here. I don't know what the heck this thing is. You can put that over here for now until we figure out what the heck we're doing with this table. What else we got going on? This canister is hideous and don't really match our aesthetic, so I don't know why the heck I put it out here. Look, and it doesn't really match our aesthetic. I don't know why the heck I put it out there, but there you go. We need to put some stuff on the walls, like some knives and stuff. I don't know if that's gonna work because we got these freaking paintings up here. So I don't know if we add stuff like knives to the wall, if that's going to work. Because you know, it might go face through the paintings. Let me see, where is the little knife thing anyway? Like, where is the little knife thing anyway? Ew, I don't want the knife block. And what is it called? A knife rack? Is it called a, or should I just look in the racks? Ah! Yeah, it just kind of goes into the wall. So we're gonna have to put that over here. It just kind of goes into the wall, which is kind of not what I'm going for. We do not see oops. Well, we can find you again if we need you. Maybe. Like, we can find you again if we need you. What else we got going on? I don't think this clutter is appropriate for here. And I think I hate those things. They bother me. And I need to move that. Actually, I need to see if I have something similar to this. Because I want a little... They call it a cabinet. There's other terms for it that I can't think off the top of my head. They call it a cabinet. There's other terms for it that I can't think of off the top of my head. But I want one of those. I just don't want that one. Like, I want one of those in here. I already got this one. I don't particularly like that one. Or maybe I want something like this over there. I don't know. I do like this. Look, I do like this, and I think what's gonna happen is that's gonna go over the sink. I don't know if this is gonna go in the kitchen or not, but we'll figure that out later. Look, we'll figure that out later. I do want to at least finish this kitchen and this dining room today. If I can just do that, I'd be happy. Why did that make my, what? What? I hate how glitchy the Sims is. Why? Why would that make all that stuff disappear? This is why you should add, and this is why I hate platforms. Cause I just want to add a little thing and it's gonna make all that stuff disappear that I work hard to put up there, bro. Can I wonder if this works against that. from deleting objects and can be used to sidestep the bug where architecture changes and correctly removes oxygen. Okay, maybe that'll work. It'll change in 5, right? What you mean? It'll change in 5. I'm like, huh? You know I'm a little out of touch. What you mean? Like, you know I'm a little out of touch. What you mean? Oh, I want to build this up a little bit. I think it will look all right if I do that, maybe. The issue of moving things you were just talking about. It'll change in 5. I mean, not all of it. I didn't want to move all of that stuff around. Like, I didn't want to change all that stuff around. I just wanted to change a few things, not everything. Do I want this to be like this? Where that's like totally ill. No, that's clipping through there, yo. But I do think I want it to be at least the same height as that. I just don't think I like this sofa. I think that's the problem over here too. Like, I want this to be over here, but I don't like the sofa. Oh my gosh, I hate meddling around with this stupid thing. Look, I hate messing around with this stupid thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave it like that for now. I will go and fix that on my own time. I can't. I'm gonna fix it on my own time. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anything interesting going on? I know there's been a lot of drama with Twitch lately. Oh, why do I have that so far over? Oh, this is gonna be something else I have to fix later. Okay, great. This is gonna look totally different by the time I actually by the time I put this out on YouTube, it's gonna look totally different. Oh my gosh. But I don't hate it. I don't like it though, but I don't hate it. So that's something. Look, so that's something. I don't hate it. I like a lot of stuff from Eco Lifestyle. I do like a lot of this stuff. I need to stop making everything. Well, I mean, I feel like this kitchen needs to be a little bit bright. Because I don't ever have bright stuff. Like, this orange living room was definitely different for me. And this took me way so long. It shouldn't have. Nope, you avoid Twitch drama. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I don't be on Twitch very much. So I've been watching like a lot of YouTubers that have been talking about, you know, everything that's going on with Twitch and like the scandals of that guy who was gambling, which, you know, is sad because he scammed a lot of friends and, you know, family and stuff, and, you know, a lot of his viewers. And then, you know, there was somebody who was freaking, I don't know, how can I put this politely? There was somebody freaking, performing coitus. Yeah, we can do that one. On Fume. Well, not on Fume. On stream. He said sucks to be them. That sucks to be them. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, they thought they was helping out a friend, and I feel like most of the time in a situation, if you're gonna let somebody borrow money, you should just not expect to get that money back. Because I feel like most of the time, you're not gonna get that money back. You're just not gonna get that money back, and I'm sorry to tell you that. In most situations, you're just not gonna get that money back. So, you know, if you're gonna let people borrow money, freaking oh my god, I'm saying, like, most of the time it's like, if you let people borrow money, you know, you should just expect that you're not getting the money back. Like, that money's gone forever. But I'm not saying it's those people's fault for like lending him money, but, you know, also don't, maybe, you know, the lesson, maybe don't lend money that you can't afford to lend. You know better, you let them borrow money before you let them borrow it. That's true too. But that's true too. But, you know, a lot of people do a lot for a lot of the creators that they look up to. Oh gosh. What the heck just happened? What? What you mean system error? I accidentally deleted my floor and you tell me a system error? Really? The freak? I haven't even saved. How do I forget to save? I don't even know if I can fix this. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can fix this. Let's see. Look, I don't even know if I can fix this. Why are you moving? Why are you even moving this? Oh my gosh. I want to just delete a rug. How did it cause all this, bro? That's it. I just want to delete a rug. And then you tell me I can't delete the flooring. I can't put my flooring back. And I know there's a hole in my ceiling, but I'm gonna have to deal with that after a while. Okay. And I think I'm gonna have to move this out the way. I'm not sure. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. I have to move that out the way. And then we got to just put the rest of the flooring here. All right. And hope that the rest of this go back in place okay. Look, oh my gosh. And I didn't put all the flooring back. All right. Okay, that's okay. Look, that's okay. We'll just put another square there. Oh, did you take out my wall, bro? Whatever. I'm not even that mad about the wall. I can get the wall back. I'm mad that you took out my freaking flooring. That's what I'm mad about. That's not even what I wanted. I wanted this other carpet and you like deleted my whole floor, bro. But yeah. Oh, what else happened? I forgot. I got distracted by the fact that my whole freaking wall just disappeared. You know, my floor disappeared. But anyway. Oh, why did that part of the wall stay but the other part? You know what? I hate The Sims sometimes. Oh my gosh, I hate The Sims sometimes. It don't even make sense. If I delete this, will that get rid of my whole floor? Okay, I don't think it got rid of my whole floor. I hope not. It didn't. Oh my gosh, I've been messing around in Blender recently, and so I'm using the wrong keys. I'm using Blender keys to move. There we go. Look, there we go. 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 I know we have no ceiling now. Yeah. So I know we have no ceiling now. I'm gonna just if you'll let me, I'll put a room up here. Thank you. Look, if you let me, I'll put a room up here. This house is gonna be a weird shaped house. I'm probably gonna have to change some things around 100%, but for now, it is what it is. Look, for now, it is what it is. And I need to put some windows in the front because there's no windows in the front. Like, I want this here to be the front of the house. But there's nothing up there. So, you know, we'll get around to that. It'll be okay. I don't even remember if I had a color for the floor down here or not. I just was trying to put some rugs down here. That was it. I'm going to save now. So that way we won't have this problem. Look, I'm going to save now. So that way we don't have this problem. How about that? That wasn't a long save. I'm glad. Because sometimes the Sims be struggling. Sims be struggling. I mean, I be struggling along with it sometimes too, though. But you know, it is what it is. Look, I be struggling with it, but it is what it is. Who was it? So, basic rugs causing massive problems. I know, right? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, all I wanted to do was put a nice little rug down, which, you know, the Sims have actually gotten better with some rug options, you know, I'm happy about. You get a lot of options now. Cause it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was probably like 2 things in the Sims that I probably use a lot for rugs. Do I want to keep this rug? Probably not. Am I going to change that one? Eventually, yeah, probably. Like eventually, probably, yeah. Cause like this sofa, I'm not happy with that. Eventually, I'll change that too. This wall, I think what I want to do, there's not enough. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add bathrooms. And I forgot to add a pantry. So what I can do is, would it be weird to put a pantry on this wall? Like, cause I don't feel like there's a like I feel like most pantries aren't like right there when you first walk into like your kitchen. I feel like it'd be a little weird to put a pantry on that wall, but it should be fine, right? Oh my gosh. Why are you judging my pantry location choice here? They might hit their face. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. They hit their face. Oh my gosh. Look. I could add a bathroom here, or I could add a pantry over here in this corner. A pantry in this corner would make a lot more sense. And it would kind of help fill in this space over here too. And then what I could do is add a bathroom over there, maybe, because there's not really a bathroom downstairs. There's a bathroom over here, but it's not functional because it's under the stairs. It's a cute bathroom, it's just not functional, which actually makes me kind of mad, because there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to use it. There's a door, they can walk into it, but like they can't walk into it because I guess because it's under the stairs. But I'm like, that's bull crap. But you know, Sims game logic, whatever. I'm not even gonna argue with that one. All right, let's open this up and put a pantry over here. I guess we can delete this one. Look, I guess we can put a pantry over here just to kind of have one in the house, because I feel like this house should have a pantry. Look, I feel like this house should have a pantry. But yeah, so like I said, ooh, that's kind of long for a pantry, honey. Think you need a pantry that big, boo. All right, there we go. And then that means we probably should move that thing there. Yeah, let's go ahead and move that. What the heck did I just delete? What the heck did I don't. Do I have 5 of these things here? Why is my game glitching out? What time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Is that what my game glitching out? It's like, screw you. Is it even giving me money for doing this? It is. It's just like a glitch where, and then it is just giving me money for doing this. Why? Oh my gosh. There we go. I don't even know. I think I need to give up on the game, because if I keep going, it's just gonna be glitching the freak out. Like, I think if I keep going, it's just gonna glitch out. It's gonna keep glitching out. And I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna lose all the progress I have. Can I delete anything? I cannot delete anything anymore in the game. That's fantastic. I don't know what to do with that. Like, I seriously don't know what to do with that, because I just wanted to try to get my kitchen and my dining room done. That was it. And it's telling me, girl, go away. I'm like, why? Why? And I know what it is. I was supposed to do a different video, and I have some old mods in here, and I'm thinking that's what's causing the issue. but like it shouldn't be that big of a deal, and it's kind of ticking me off. But that's okay. We're gonna give up on this. We're gonna give up on this while it's glitching out, because I don't want this to be a problem that we have. I don't want this to be a problem that we have here. Oh, should I extend this wall by right? Oh, should I put a half wall? I should put a half wall right there. Before I forget, let me put a half wall right there, because I will forget. I just want one. I don't want to replace a wall. I just want to draw right there. Look, I want it to be much higher than what that is. There we go. That's a nice little half wall, and I don't remember what size that was, because I don't think I like it that high. I think I want it to be about the size of the why you keep charging me for it? Oh, I hate this game. All right, I want it to be right there. All right, so we're gonna leave the Sims alone because it's glitching out on me a little bit, and that's okay. That happens with the Sims. The Sims gives you trouble sometimes. The Sims gives you trouble sometimes. You just gotta accept it. It just is what it is. That's fine. Like I said, I don't hate this kitchen. It can be better. So the next time y'all see this kitchen, it's probably gonna look a lot different. Not totally different, but a lot different. Not totally different, but probably a lot different. So we're gonna save. We can play Pokemon, because I always start a game and I never finish it. Like, I haven't finished Zelda, but there's a couple reasons for that. I can give you all the excuse in the world, but I don't think y'all care. But really, the issue is the card for that game, the capture card, and I don't have it like securely in place. So what tends to happen is the game freezes and I have to restart the whole system, and then it's annoying. So we're not gonna do Zelda. We can play a little Pokemon for a little while. If I remember how the heck I had that jump set up. Where's the fun in finishing a game? It's not that I don't like finishing a game. I just have a problem with coming to an end. I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, I just don't like it. So eventually I will get back to Zelda. But also there are issues with the capture card too. So it's not like I'm just not doing it. Like, I tried to stream Zelda the other night and my game froze up. Well, it wasn't my game froze up. The capture card froze up. And then I would have to restart the whole system. And I was like, you know what? We can do this another day. It's gonna be fine. Look, we can do this another day. It's gonna be fine. Okay, there we go. It's running. Let me see if I can load up my file and we can just play a little Pokemon for like an hour and call it a day. You don't want the fun to end? Look, hi. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Is that my most recent save? Oh, shite. That jumped loud. Look, oh my gosh, that jump's loud. Hold up a second, y'all. I apologize. Let's see if I can just fix the audio on that a little bit. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. That's gonna mess up the I'm gonna have to just turn this whole system down a little bit, I think. That's fine. We can do that. Just so the game ain't freaking like killing your eardrums. Just killing my eardrums. Well, I just didn't want to. All right, we're gonna save. We're gonna quit, and then we're gonna go to something else. Look, we're gonna go to Pokemon for a little minute, cause I hadn't streamed in a while. It's been probably a couple months since I've streamed. Right? Wrong thing. Oh my gosh, is this what I'm looking for? I think this is what I'm looking for. Look, I think this is what I'm looking for. What do I have in front of it that is not showing? Why? All right, yeah, we're gonna take a little break while I figure this out, because also it's been a couple hours since I've moved my legs, because I need to move. So yeah, everybody get them some water, some snacks, all those wonderful things that you should be doing and take care of your body. Because we know we don't do that enough. I know I don't. All right, so I'm still having a little bit issues with trying to set up. I was gonna tell you it. Like I'm still having issues with trying to set up, but while I'm trying to get that together, so I was recently talking to. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I can show you my actual video of me trying to actually get the stupid my original video of the TikTok video. Anyway, but anyway, like I said, I was talking to my mom recently, and I was having we was talking about the fact that in a lot of horror movies they tend to have you a lot of people tend to yell at their screens and tell people like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be staying in a haunted house. Like maybe you should be staying in a haunted house. But now that I've become a homeowner, I understand why people stay in their haunted homes, because they can't afford to leave them. Like you can't afford to go, because I was definitely one of those people that be in the movies and be like, well, no, not in the movies, but when you're watching the movie, you be like, yeah, why are you staying in the house that's haunted? What's wrong with you? Do you like what's wrong staying in a haunted house? Like, but I get it. Once you sunk so much money into a house, you're not leaving unless you like absolutely have to. Like you're not leaving unless you absolutely 100% have to, because you just can't afford to live somewhere else. You have nowhere else to go unless you like can afford to stay in a hotel. But I'm like, you've already put your money in the house. You can't afford to live you can't stay in a hotel. Or you have family that's nice enough to stay that let you stay with them. Because sometimes, because where we live currently, I'm pretty much upstairs by myself. I have my mom and my grandmother downstairs, and so they can have you ain't gotta climb stairs. I'm upstairs by myself pretty much all the time, and sometimes things tend to fall, or random things tend to happen. I'm like, okay, cool. I can't leave. I'm just like, cool. Well, as long as you stay in your lane, I'll stay in my lane. We're good. Like, we'll be fine. At least that's what I tell myself anyway. Why is this not doing what I wanted to do? That's what I tell myself anyway. That it'll be fine. We'll get through it. It'll be okay. But I don't know. Like, are y'all people that believe in ghosts? I don't know if I believe in ghosts or not. But I do know things tend to fall and things tend to happen. I'm like, okay. I'm not cool with that. But also, I bought this house. Look, also I bought this house, so we aren't leaving. I am looking for why you aren't doing what I need you to do. Okay, you do this, but you're not connecting. Why? All right, are you telling me I just need to stop streaming for today? Is this what's happening? I'm kind of sad. It would help. I think that would help. No, that legitimately was not what it was. Okay. All right. Look, all right, cool, great. Look, cool, great. Let's try this one more time. So, like I said, I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red, the Team Rocket edition, only because I like the idea of being able to take other people's Pokemon. But I play a lot more of Sapphire and Ruby, so I would prefer to be able to do that in Sapphire or Ruby. because there was like a lot of Pokemon that I really, really wanted to take from other trainers as a kid in those games. Because, you know, in Pokemon, you can't like... you can't complete your Pokedex unless you have a friend who is willing to play the game with you. Which, you know, or you had a friend who had, you know, a SP and a freaking and had a Pokemon game. Which, you know, not everybody had friends like that. That would help too. Which, you know, not everybody had friends like that. I was one of those people that didn't have... Actually, I didn't really have that many friends when I was a kid. I still don't have that many friends as an adult. And that's okay, because I'm not the one that really likes to talk to too many people. Which is weird, because I'm trying to stream and stuff. Which I know is weird, but I feel like a lot of people that be like, oh, I'm that streamer, like, yeah, I don't have too many friends, or I didn't have too many friends growing up and things like that. All right, it's all in name. Thank you for being here. Get some sleep. Good night. Look, good night. But like, I feel like a lot of people that that stream or YouTubers and stuff like that were just like people that said that they didn't have a lot of friends as a kid, or they don't have a lot of friends now. I don't know if that's true, because I feel like it's never actually true. Which is probably not a fair thing to say. They probably were people that were like extremely shy, and they've kind of broken out their shells as they, you know, kind of got used to talking to people. Like, I feel like I'm not very used to talking to people, which is very weird, because my career requires me to do a lot of talking, a lot of explanations, a lot of teaching, things like that. So it's very odd that I don't always feel comfortable talking to people. What the heck? Okay. Look, it's very odd that I always feel comfortable talking to people. But I try my best. Look, I try my best. Like I said, a lot of my career is actually talking to people. A lot, actually. And in a professional setting, I feel like for the most part, I'm decent at that. Because it's my job, it's something you have to do. But just to talk to people randomly on the street, it's a lot more difficult. Like, I feel like it's easier to maintain a relationship with somebody if it's not like interpersonal. Let's say that. I'm not good with interpersonal relationships. Oh my gosh. This is just not working for me, is it? You just don't want to be my friend, and you're making me so sad. That's the right thing. That's okay. Or maybe I need to reset it up. Let's try this again. Let's close that one. Look, we're gonna try this one more time, y'all. We're gonna try this one more time, y'all. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, that's working. All that's working for me. Maybe that ain't working for me. Look, maybe all that's working for me. All right, y'all, we're gonna try this. Low. Oh, that's what it was. Oh no, I just messed up my save. And I didn't make a backup save. Oh no. Okay. But that's it. I'm done then. I'm done for real. I love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Look, I'm done for real. I just loaded over my save, and I didn't make a backup save. And now I'm just sad. Look, and now I'm just sad. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I thank you all for being here. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. But I will see you all another day. I don't know when the next day would be. My life be all over the place. So, you know, I can't guarantee a day that the next time I will be here, but I shall be here some other day. I don't know what y'all want to play next time. Sims, Pokemon. You got in mind? Do you want me to do a Q&A? I don't know. I don't think it's that many of y'all here to be doing a Q&A. But you know, if you want to, we can. Anything like that. Like anything you think of. I don't know. Leave it on the social media page. I will look at them if you do send it though. You know, I might not be there all the time, but I will look at stuff if you send it to me. Like I might not be there all the time. Oh, if you have TikToks for the house, please send that. Tag me in it. Something. I don't know. Whatever you do on TikTok. Like whatever you do on TikTok. Like do that so I can know that you know, we can have ideas for the house the next time. Because it does help if you have ideas already in mind to kind of build with. But like I said, even when I did this here, it took me a little while to kind of get it together in a way that made sense. Put all those little things together in a way that made sense. But anyway, I thank you all for being here. I thank you for taking time to join me today. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all take care of yourselves. I hope you all have a good morning or night, depending on where you are. And I hope you all join me next time for whenever that may be that I decide to pop up. Look, I hope you all join me next time for whatever it may be if I decide to pop up. Oh, if you have information about CC, I would appreciate about that too, because I am working on trying to make CC. Not great. I'm trying though. So, you know, if you would give me that, I mean some hints, some clues as to where to go for that. I would appreciate it. Specifically full body CC. Like specifically full body CC and capes. I would appreciate that. But anyway, again, I thank y'all for being here and I thank y'all for taking time to watch this video. I hope y'all are doing well and I hope you take care of yourselves. Until next time, good night, you all. I'm going to sleep.